So good morning friends, welcome to PD classes. Today a very important session for all those who want to make their career for history. I hope students this topic is very interesting and very important for all those who are preparing for history subject. So first of all, welcome Isha Sharma.
Thank you, sir.
Isha, today I have lot many new questions for history related. So first of all, I want to know from you the significance of Portuguese in India.
So the Portuguese was the first European to came in India, and
Yes.
they were also the last European to go back to Europe also, because if we talk about the Europeans, they are the first, and if we talk about the first European who came in India was the Vasco da Gama,
Yes.
and who came to India and buy the spices, and he really liked the spices of India, and he also took the spices 2-3 times high rate from India also, and sell it to the European market, and he gained so many profit to it, and it is because of the Europeans we are eating potato today also.
Okay.
And the cashew nuts we eat today was also given by the Portuguese. And if we see the education level, and the Christian missionaries are also somehow brought by the Portuguese.
Wonderful. Why many empire shaking battles at Panipat?
So Panipat played a very important role in earlier times also.
Okay.
Now present day it is in Haryana.
Yes,
And if we
yes.
talk about the land, the land is very fertile in that time also. And if we
Okay.
talk about the recent times, yes, the land is very good, and the monsoon short period of time, I mean that the period of time the monsoon is very short. That's why we can say that the battles had mostly in that time.
Okay. Causes of decline of Mughal Empire?
There are so many causes happened at that time, because if we talk about the decline of Mughal Empire, the policy that made by the Aurangzeb was the main reason of the decline of the Mughal Empire. And if we talk about the later Mughals, they also called the weak ruler, because they never performed any types of duties which a king have to performed, and they are not interested in any type of activities. So that's why the British took over the India.
Okay. Can you tell me the social and economic conditions in the 18th century?
Yes, sir.
Please.
In the 18th century, the social condition was not so good, because in that time the Mughal has arrived to India.
Okay.
And if we talk about, then the Parda system has also arrived, and it is still prevalent in most of the places. And if we talk about the economic condition in India, then at that time the taxes were very high because of the Mughal Empire. Like Aurangzeb, he implemented so many taxes to Hindus also.
Right. And why there are a dual government in Bengal after 18th century?
Sir, because of the large amount of land the Bengal covered, because at that time Assam was also included in Bengal, and even the Bangladesh was also included in Bengal. And because of the so many resources found in Bengal, the British decided to make them in the two places, like one is Nizamat and one is Diwan. Diwan is for collecting revenue, and Nizamat is for police and executive work.
Okay. Can you tell me the causes of defeat of Marathas?
Yes, sir. There are so many causes, because they have no unity among themselves,
Okay.
and the lack of leadership qualities is also found by them. And if we say that they are the real substitute of the Mughals, but in the last they failed, so that's why they lack.
Okay. Major causes of 1857 revolt.
It was a great revolt, and also known as the first war of independence, but according to Britishers it was only a sepoy mutiny, but if in real life it was really a first war of independence, because in this the Hindus and the Muslims played together very important role. And if we talk about the other people, not only the Hindus, Muslims, the children, the Brahmins, and even the Muslims, all the Muslim people took very part in the 1857 revolt.
Okay. Tell me the social condition of the reforms.
There are so many social reforms, like the revolt happens because of the exploitation done by the women, and the exploitation done by the Brahmins also. and the Sati system was cancelled, because at that time the Sati system was really important for the people also, and as the Britishers and the Europeans cancelled them, that's why it also hurt the sentiments of the people. So that's why.
And what are the features of Brahma Samaj?
The Brahma Samaj never believe in the idol worship. They also not believe in the incarnation of God.
Okay.
And according to them, if you want to praise to God, then you can also keep your you can also keep your wish and want, and always and pray at any time and at any place.
Okay. The economic conditions in early Vedic time and the economic condition in later Vedic time.
In early Vedic time, we have found so many things like the iron was discovered at that time, but the position of women was good at that time. But if we talk about the later Vedic period, although the iron was found, but the exploitation of women has started, like they are not allowed to go to outside home, and they are not allowed to sit in the religious ceremonies like havans. So we can say the situation of women become worse after the late Vedic period.
Okay. Tell something about Buddhism.
Buddhism is a religion founded by the Buddha, and in the 18th century he was born in the Sakya dynasty. And if we talk about his mother Prajapati, but he was upbringing by his aunt, and he was one of the best he provided so many things, like because of the today generation is doing meditation.
Okay.
And he has his 4 nobles, never to lie and never to steal, and because of his qualities the Buddhism became so much famous in India also.
Very right. Wonderful. Can you tell me the causes of decline of Buddhism in India? What are the causes?
Yes, sir. Because at that time the prevalent of the Bhagavatism was arising at that time.
Okay.
And that time also the people started thinking that the Sanskrit language, which was the language of elite people at that time, the Buddhist monks started speaking and following the Sanskrit language, which was not right at that time, because firstly they start using Pali language, and after that they start using Sanskrit language, which is not liked by other people. So, and that in that time also the Turks and the Huns were also arrived. So that's why we can say the
decline of
Buddhism
has increased. Okay, so my next question is very personal. Like, I want to know why you prefer history as your career. आपको history क्यों अच्छी लगती है?
Sir, I chose history because if we read history, then only we get to know about the struggles made by our ancestors and our freedom fighters who really fought for India. And because of history, we got to know about how our people have struggled through poverty and the famine that was happened in Bengal, and the droughts they faced is really inspired me. And with reading the history, I really got to know about the people who really faced the problem at that time. So I chose history.
I believe which makes us strong also and helps us to face further problems. If they rise same, then we can easily cope up and we can easily fight against them.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I want a complete introduction of yours. Please give your introduction.
Yes. I am Isha Sharma. As per my family's concern, I have an adorable family of 10, but my husband and I reside in Hanumangarh.
Okay.
As for the activity that I pursue in my pastimes are dancing and spending times with dogs and cows, and traveling to new places and exploring new worlds and also new cultures. And as per my PowerPoints, that makes me a good asset are my honesty and diligence. And if we talk about my limited side of personality, then I do not tolerate the poorly executed work.
Okay, so you want the perfection.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Really proud of you. You have given a good interview. Keep it up. Blessings.
Thank you.